the number one thing, and there is a caveat to this, so I will say, but the number one thing that I would say if you're a local business trying to market yourself online is forgive me for not being eloquent. I just thought that maybe things would change.
Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of Cruisin with Zach. Today, our episode is brought to you by Core Brothers Ice Cream and Creamsicles. Get them on the boardwalk. I don't know what it is about you, Ryan, but you look pretty good right now.
You're looking pretty good too.
I got Ryan Beebe here from Beebe Media. We just got done our social media seminar at the McMahon Agency. He had some awesome points, so I wanted to get him in the passenger seat of Cruisin with Zach. Ryan, welcome on the show.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
So you're over there at Beebe Media. Tell us a little bit about that.
So Beebe Media Company is a company that's based around doing content for local businesses, and what that means is it's anything from graphic design, video. We also do social media management. We can build your website. There's a lot of different things we can do, but our specialty is helping local businesses, especially in the Cape May and Atlantic County area, upgrade their web presence from something that might be maybe not the best to something that they can be proud of.
I gotcha. And you work with, like you said, local businesses. Who are, just so we can kind of see where your work is, who are some of your clients?
Sure. So I do graphic design for McMahon Agency. I also do all the social media management for Harbor Square Theater in Stone Harbor. And
they're also just opening up in Ventnor.
Yes, it was recently announced that they're going to be opening up the Ventnor Twin again. They're going to be doing the same thing they did in Stone Harbor. They're going to redo the whole thing. They're going to put a restaurant, I think, up at the top.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then downstairs they're going to have the two movie theaters. And they're putting a whole lot of money into it. It's going to be a really awesome destination.
That's beautiful.
When it's finished.
You are at Beebe Media. You're the guru. You're the go-to guy for social media marketing. Also, you're in a band.
I am in a band.
That's pretty cool. Tell us about the band.
Yeah, so I'm in a band. We're called Goalkeeper, and we play pop punk music. So if you're into Blink-182 and stuff like that, I do that. It's been fun, man. It was a hobby that it started out. Like we were doing some just playing some fun shows, just some fun cover stuff, and then more and more people started listening to us, and so it's kind of like a hobby that got out of control and is now like actually doing something. But I love doing it. It's just how I like balance everything.
What do you play?
I play bass and I sing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Slap at the bass.
Slap at the bass.
Good stuff. So we touched on it in the seminar, things to do, things not to do with social media marketing. Your one takeaway, what not to do? What do you see all the time from people that are trying to promote their business and it's just not working and it kind of irks you a little bit? What's one thing?
Well, I mean, I could give you a laundry list, but I would say the number one thing, and there is a caveat to this, so I will say, but the number one thing that I would say if you're a local business trying to market yourself online is actually to stay away from politics or religion. Those are the most hot button issues of all time. And I mean, now here's the caveat. If you're a business that your brand is built on politics or built on religion, if those are your founding things, like kind of what you were saying in the presentation today, when it comes to content marketing, it's important to start with your why, why you do what you do. If politics and religion aren't part of your why, then you probably shouldn't be talking about them, because you will alienate a lot of customers by talking about one of those two things. And again, unless your brand is built on that, different major corporations like Chick-fil-A and Hobby Lobby, they're built on, religious, ground, or that's part of their brand. So it works for them to do that, and they're not interested in dealing with people who don't believe in the same things they do. So that's I'd say the number one. If that wasn't obvious enough, then I would say the second thing, and I'm not sure whether you're a culprit of this or not, but if you have a personal page and you're doing all of your content from your personal page and sharing it to your business page, you're drastically reducing the number of people who potentially your post could potentially reach.
Interesting.
Which is interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So rank them: Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, LinkedIn.
I would probably say the way you just did it.
Oh, how about the hole-in-one?
I know. Tell me about it. So Facebook is definitely the best for just general stuff. If you're not on Facebook, it's like kind of the equivalent to not having a website or not being on Google.
Okay.
You know, if you're not, if you don't have a Facebook page, I would definitely get one and I would start posting right away. Instagram is definitely the solid number 2. It's owned by Facebook, fun fact. But it also, it's growing very rapidly. And one thing I've found with Instagram is you see a lot of impressions, which are cool because, you know, the traditional way of marketing with radio or television is frequency, is repetition.
Right.
And when you're getting the amount of impressions that you get with Instagram, it's that repetition, you know, it's the same thing. So you can really build brand quickly with Instagram. And then Snapchat and LinkedIn, you know, they're more like niche stuff. Like, you know, Snapchat is definitely a younger demographic, though it is growing overall. But it's a messaging platform, and it's also a video platform. So you have to know how to story tell from that perspective. Though with Snapchat, fun fact, I love geofilters. So if you can find somebody who can help you get a geofilter, that is definitely worth your money. You get a lot of impressions with that. And really with LinkedIn, the big thing is if you're a professional and if you're trying to carry yourself as a professional, so like, you know, you're talking insurance, you're talking law, you're talking, you know, doctors, those areas specifically, you should definitely be on LinkedIn.
Well, we're going to go right into the lightning round.
All right.
All right, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right, first question. If you could have any superpower not flying, what would it be?
Lightning round. Oh my gosh. I know this isn't very lightning.
Screeching halt.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If I were to have any superpower, I think it would be really cool to... And not flying.
Not flying.
Yeah.
I'm taking it off the table.
See, I'm not good at this stuff.
Maybe to be to control time, so we can go back. You can pause time.
Yeah.
Think
Actually,
about your
you know
answer.
what? Yeah. I'll say that. I'll say, to be able to pause time and like adjust things
And really think about these answers.
Yeah.
All right. Question number 2, lightning round. If you can go back in time and tell yourself something when you were 16, what would you tell yourself?
Just do it.
Just do it.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I think with any discipline and anything in life, if you want to be somewhere, you just have to get out and do it, you know? And then, like, it's also about just keeping doing it, you know? The longer, like, I never thought that I'd be playing big venues in Philadelphia with my band at any point. But, like, because I've been doing it for 15 years and I've been trying to, you know, keep getting better and better, you know, staying at it and just doing it, you will get there eventually. Because what I've seen is people just kind of fall off and they just don't do it anymore, you know, and that's how you leapfrog your competition in the long game, you know, because I think so many people are so wired for short-term stuff, you know.
Right, they're not positioned for the infinite battle.
Right.
Speaking of infinite, Avengers.
Yeah.
They're coming out tonight.
Yes.
What Avengers do you most commonly you can relate to?
I would say Thor.
Okay.
Probably. I have this illusion that I'm a big, strong guy. I'd like to think I am.
Maybe it's the beard.
Yeah. For those that don't know, I used to have a big beard. I shaved it the other day for this meeting, actually, because I wanted to be a professional. Though I think you can be a professional with a beard nowadays, I think.
I think so.
But yeah, Thor. But I also like how goofy he is. You know, I don't take myself that seriously, and I'm always learning stuff that's new. And he's kind of always like surprised with what's going on with like the world.
Gotcha.
You know.
Well, cool stuff. So real quick, tell everyone where they can find you, where they can find BB Media.
Okay, so you can find BB Media Company on Facebook. We also have an Instagram. Both you can look up BB Media Co. Last name spelled B as in boy, E as in Edward, E as in Edward, B as in boy, E as in Edward. And the reason why I spell it like that is because it's too many times on the phone saying, "Hey, my name's BB," and people are like, "What?" Like, and they always spell it wrong.
Bebe Media.
So, B as in boy, E as in Edward, E as in Edward, B as in boy, E as in Edward, Media Company. On Instagram is BB Media Co. So
all that good stuff. And also look at what's the band?
Goalkeeper. Yeah, Goalkeeper NJ on Instagram. You can search as Goalkeeper. You'll see a picture of me with my beard. So we're going to be releasing new music probably the beginning of summertime. So get stoked for that.
Cool stuff. Hey, thanks for being on the show.
No problem, man.
Awesome
Thanks for
shirt.
having me. Thanks. I like yours too.
Yeah. See you guys.